Hey, welcome to House on the Bag.
I'm Nico.
I'm Ben. This episode, we talk about, how we got started, who we are, what the podcast is about, all that fun stuff.
And our first topic is going to be about dating, hookup culture, thruples, openness, and all the mess in between.
Ciao. Oh, and then we bump and drip some little BUBUs, baby. So get ready. It'll be a good podcast.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Halves on the back. Let's go halves on the back. Halves on the back. Let's go halves on the back.
Hey guys, welcome to our pod.
Halves on the bag.
It's live, honey. We are doing it.
We're here.
Our first one.
Yeah, we've been talking about this since April? Probably?
Since Christmas, no?
Oh, really? Maybe.
Shortly after?
Shortly after Christmas. Yeah. Okay, so we rode the train back together from St. Louis.
Well, you gotta go back. You gotta go back.
To win.
How we met, girl.
Oh,
you gotta start.
okay.
People want to know us. Well, wait. Who are you? Say who you are.
I'm Nico.
Yes.
I've been in Chicago for almost 10 years. I'm a barber. I'm a writer. You can catch my column on Grab Magazine monthly, grab, G-R-A-B, magazine.com. I write about my life. It's mainly about growing up in rural Missouri, identity, family dynamics, a little trauma with some dark humor.
Things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, boots. I love that.
And now I'm here with you.
Boots.
Yeah.
And who am me?
Yeah, who are you?
Who am I? Hi, I'm Ben. Ben Trotter. Some people know me. A lot of people know
The
me.
wrist.
All right, it's been
The
not
backup
even
dancer
minutes,
now?
2 minutes into the podcast, you're already talking about my penis, girl. Yes. I've been in the city for 10 years, so there have been some things about me, but military brat turned, I feel like Chicagoan because it's been 10 years, debating if I want to get my Chicago tattoo or not. I'm in marketing. That's the 9 to 5. That's what pays the bills. But then we do a little nightlife. Someone threw around the word socialite. I guess I did say it out loud. I said I would never say it, but I guess I just did. So
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
What Avril Lavigne say? It's not punk if you say you're punk. You just gotta just be punk.
Oh, okay.
Boots. So I'm happy to be here, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah. And that's the tea.
Yeah.
That's the tea.
So how
me.
did we? So you and I were both I'm originally from Southern Missouri. You're from St. Louis area.
St. Louis, suburb of St. Louis. I'm from the Illinois side, the ill side. 618.
And I lived in St. Louis for like 6 years, I think, before here. So we were there at the same time, and we didn't know each other.
As small as it is still pretty big. Did you go to the Grove?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Grove.
Yeah. So I bartended
Where?
at Sub-Zero in the Central West End.
They had the good sushi over there.
Yeah.
Yes,
so I bartended. So I was like, we were always coming to the Grove late for like a last call shot because we were just getting off work. So I went to the Grove. I was in the Grove a lot on Sundays. We would do like Sunday Fun Day, Novax.
Oh, no.
Where were you?
Novax. Well, so from the Illinois, so I had to drive. So it's like a 20-minute drive into the city. Me and the Golden Nugget, little tutu BB. But I went to Complex, which was not actually in the Grove. It was like off to the side somewhere. And low key,
the Complex was hot.
It was kind of
day.
like the Queen, low budget, but they did throw a monthly party, Glitterball Productions, where all the girls would get gussied up, do their thing. That was like my first like, oh whoa, we out here. And that was like, and I think you could be 18 to get in on those nights or something like that. So I wasn't in college yet. But like I wasn't 21 yet, but like I was able to.
You were still going.
Still go out and like do that and cut out.
You could go to Attitudes at 18 too.
And so then when the Complex did it burn down? Something
I don't
happened
know.
to it.
Yeah, what
But
happened?
then that's what forced us all to go to the Grove, because then you can go
Yes.
to Attitudes, and Attitudes had a cage in it. But then I was 21, so then I can go to Just John's. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not no kid no more. I'm an adult.
She's adult now.
Mm-hmm. I can go play with the big boy, with the
So we both
daddies.
moved here in 20.
I was 15.
Oh.
Summer of 2015.
Okay, I was 2016.
Okay, boo.
Right? Yeah. I moved market days week.
I moved. Well, I think we moved. It was like late June. By the time I like got my bearings and stuff and made my way to Boys Town, it just happened to be.
I went because I was working at Sofa when I first moved
you
here.
had the gigs.
Yeah, girl. I was in the nightlife gigs.
I worked at Top Shop and I worked as a host at Guilt Bar.
Yeah. And I remember everyone kept talking about market days, and I was just like, what the
is
fuck
that?
is market days?
What is that?
And I went and I was just like, oh, this is awesome. And I thought like every weekend in Boys Town was like that.
Same.
Yeah, with like the street.
The
I was
street
like,
fest.
damn.
Who's the porn star who always sits on the water tower and is always shooting people with the water as you're walking past Roscoe's?
Boomer Banks.
Is it Boomer?
Yeah.
Shout out to my
Shout out to
Geminis.
Boomer.
Shout out to Boomer. Boots.
Angel? I think his real name is
I do be
Angel.
saying, let's count how many times I say Boots on this podcast. I swear
Let's
I'm
count.
going to.
If you're drinking at home, you have to take a shot every time Ben says boots.
Child, you getting your stomach pumped. Girl. Stomach pumped.
Okay, and then so you and I basically met at the gym.
LA Fitness.
LA Fitness
the one on
girls.
Broadway, if you know, the gay one.
You know. It's not really gay anymore, though. I mean, everyone that goes
It
there,
was gay this afternoon.
everyone that goes there is gay, but like the hooking up has kind of come to a
I would
cease.
never do that there. They do not clean the bathrooms thorough enough for me, girl. No. And I also,
What? The
I
bathrooms are
live
clean.
down the street.
Have you not been in the bathrooms? They're always in there cleaning them.
I know they're
The
in
showers,
there,
I don't
and I
know
know the
about.
mop is out, but I swear the mop ain't moving. I don't. How you always out of soap? How you ain't got no paper towels?
It's
I
true.
look at the grout.
Not us dragging LA Fitness.
And, don't get my membership revoked, girl. I can't go.
But when I've been going there forever, like 5 years. I feel
since
like
I moved up here. Since
Yeah.
I moved to Edgewater. Yeah.
When did you move to Edgewater?
So I spent my first 2 years in Lakeview. That was 15, 17. So I guess, summer of 17.
Okay. So you've been going there for a long time too.
It's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah. When I first went there, the girls were like getting it on in the showers.
We gonna get canceled. I mean,
I was partaking. I'm not gonna get canceled, am I?
No. What? You was too? Shout out to our producer, Issa.
Issa,
She
shout
off
out
camera,
to Issa. Hi,
but-
Issa.
Okay, she do got a mic.
Boots, okay. Yeah, I was getting ran through at that gym too.
It was
Ran
it was
through
a
was crazy.
thing.
I
And
had to switch gyms when I got with my man because I was like, I can't keep.
You was
going
too
there.
known?
I was too well known, too ran through,
What?
and I said, you can't just wave a banana in front of a monkey, girl. I don't know.
it's not like
How
that
am
anymore.
I the wholesome one in the chat, girl? That's
It's not like that
crazy.
anymore though. They've hired like the guys basically that work there now, like always like would catch people.
They do a session.
I've seen them like catch people in the act, and I'm like, this is so embarrassing. Like even like secondhand embarrassment. So to where like no one does it now. They've ran everyone out.
within like a 3-block radius. Just go home.
It's not the same because some of those dudes are straight and they're just coming there to like, yeah.
They still doing stuff in the bathroom or no? My mother
Yeah.
listens to this or is
My
going
mom
to.
is going to listen
I'm
to
sure
this
she
too.
is.
Ugh.
Okay.
Well,
Tangents.
yeah. You're gonna have
Save
to
it,
cut-
Mary,
you're gonna
save
have to
Oh
cut
my
this.
god. Okay. So let's dial it back because that's gonna be later.
Yeah.
So how we met. At the gym, we have a mutual friend. Okay, Boots, that's how we did it. That's how we did it. Yeah. Okay, per.
We have a mutual friend,
And I feel like that just connected us. No?
Yeah, and then you and I just started talking on our own, and then we just started inviting each other, and we were like, "Oh my God, St. Louis!" And then it
Yeah,
just
with your
kinda went
Christmas
from
party
there.
was the first one.
Yeah, you came to my Christmas party.
Love that. It was cute.
It was cute. And yeah, shout out to Gary, who I guess introduced us. And
Yeah.
now he hates
Don't
us.
give her no credit, girl. Don't give her no credit.
And then we both took the train back to Missouri.
Hometown, for Christmas, for actual Christmas.
And we made our train ride back together.
Correct. which was a
is
packed train. Thank God you were sitting next to me.
5 hours, and we talked.
Baby, we gabbed, honey.
Mainly about drag.
Watched a couple of Mistress Mondays, girl.
The whole
I had
time.
a session. I know there was piss on that train car, girl.
Uh-huh.
We was cackling. Bitch.
And I don't know if we had talked about a podcast
No.
then, but I think it like set something off in my head. That ride back with you, where I was like, I think I want to do a podcast, and if I do one, I want it to be with Ben Trotter. Just because we have great conversations, even at the gym when we. So here's the thing: Ben and I don't talk every day or see each other every day.
Yeah,
and so whenever we do catch up, it's really good.
Okay,
and that's
I agree.
what I think this podcast is going to be.
Yeah, it's just a couple of gals getting together on some topics and getting our point of view. And there could be different points of view, and that's where halves in the bag comes from, girl. You got your half, I got my half, but at the end of the day, it's a bag.
It's a bag. Bag Nation.
Bag Nation. Boots. Put in the chat, Bag Nation, girl.
So
if fucking with Bag
you and
Nation.
Issa knew each other.
Damn, Issa, how we go back?
The first time I met you, because we work for the same company.
Correct.
And the first time I met you was at where I used to be previously.
Oh,
and
Green
you had
Street.
come in, yes. And the first thing you ever did was help me tie a bandana to my head.
Oh, yeah, that tracks.
And I remember being like, I don't have a hat. And you were like, just wear this, girl. It's cute. And then I was like, I don't even know how to tie it. And you're like, oh, you want me to get... Because I turned around and was like, put it on.
I just learned from Gary.
Oh, she loves
funny
a
how that goes back
bandana.
around. Oh, yeah, because it's not, you don't actually put the bandana in a perfect half fold. You actually have to kind of have it off a little bit.
skew
Because that
it.
gives you like a little bit of extra to then tie it in the back. It's like a little trick you have to do. It has to be like, can't perfectly flush, it has to be like off by like 2 inches.
And that's why I said, you do it. Come here. Get to work. Do it for me. And then you did. And then I had just seen you online. Like I'm a drag queen. And so I've been around the Bankses, which is your house.
Boots.
Since like I've been a fan of Bambi since high school. She
You
was
love
one of the
Mother.
first non-drag race girls I've ever stan. And a big reason why I moved to Chicago was because they were doing the parties at the Moxie with Lucy Stool and
Oh
Bambi.
my God, Moxie parties go way back,
Yes,
which is
girl.
right by where I used to work. Was Guild Bar too.
There you go. And so I started going
full
there.
circle.
I made all my friends there in Chicago, and then our circles just floated by each other too often.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then Nico really brought us together, though.
T.
Yeah.
Shout out Nico.
Shout out Nico, not this one,
The
but
other
shout out
Nico.
Another
Other
one.
Nico.
Another one. So many.
But yeah. And then I was just interested in making a pod. I was actually working on one with Ben's friend, and that fell through. And then I don't know how we had dinner.
Well, you had mentioned it.
Yeah. I was
and then
mentioning
you
it
had
to
mentioned
you.
it,
Like
and
the
then I
same
was
time.
like, if 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah.
you know.
Because I text you about possibly doing one, and then you were like, this is crazy. I'm talking to Issa right now, who's a podcast producer.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, see, the world brought us here.
Yeah, and then a couple meetings, and then a couple kikis, and
Yeah.
here we are.
Here we are, girlies.
Here we are.
So, be prepared. We got 10 episodes?
10 episodes.
Different topics every episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the layout? I feel like we're gonna kind of do like a little recap. We're gonna talk about said topic. We also have a fun little segment at the towards the end, which is our bump and drip segment.
Mhm.
You want to talk about that? You want to talk about the bump and drip?
Sure.
Is?
So, the Bump and Drip is obviously a little nod to our title, Halves on the Bag. And drip being a good thing when you have the drip.
That's something in the back of that throat,
Back
girl.
of the
You know, you
throat.
feel it, honey.
And then bump being like a bump down in this situation.
yes. You need a yes and you need a no.
So we're going to take like different things from pop culture to fashion and have a bumper drip segment on our show. And maybe people can give us recommendations of what they want to see us do after you guys see the episode and see how it works. If you have good ideas. I know a lot for fashion if there's like an award show or something, but it can be anything that's going on. Yeah.
For sure. Today's La BUBU, so stay tuned.
Oop.
It was like, yeah, I had to, girl. I've been holding it in. Yeah.
The little boo-boos are hot right now. What did I call them? La Fufas?
Well, there's our La Fufus. Those are fake. Girl, I'll get
Oh.
into the whole lore later, girl.
Yeah, I don't know.
Halves on the back.
Okay, yes, we are back.
Welcome, Haps on the Bag. Our first episode, we're gonna go into gay dating, openness, thruples, and all the mess in between.
Yeah.
Do you have a like bad dating experience?
yeah.
Like, did you ever go on a bad date? Did you go on a really good date? It doesn't have to be a first date. It could be someone you were dating.
Oh, I'm not dating anybody. I am currently single, so we let that for me.
Hot girl summer for you.
Child, you need to cool off. But dating. Let me see. I don't really date, and that's probably something I need to change. Actually,
I know. I think that's a good segue because I think a lot of people in the queer community like don't actually go on dates. I don't think it's like uncommon. I think a lot of us like will meet up with people to have sex like off the apps, but nobody's really going on like sit down, have a drink, or like go to dinner, grab coffee maybe. Sober people like to go on dates. Yeah.
No shade to sober girlies.
No.
Let
It's
effort
no
off.
shade, but they are more likely, I've learned, to go like have a coffee date or like go on a walk versus where a lot of the gays are just like hooking up.
I should probably pivot and do a little bit more I also get to know you while we are getting to know each other. Because also, if I don't like that or if the vibes aren't right, then I won't be back, which I feel like I can save myself a $7 Starbucks coffee or, God forbid, a meal. And just
a meal's
like,
a big ask.
But there's
Like,
isn't that a date? Ain't that what y'all do on dates? See,
I would say go to have a drink. If you like have talked with the person enough, like online or text, like my first thing would be like, go have a drink. I'm not going to a dinner. Now, I've done that on a first date. I went to a brunch and it was fucking terrible.
Ooh, let's talk about your bad date.
Yeah.
Yeah, a brunch. What kind of brunch? Drag brunch?
No, it was just like a regular brunch at up here in Andersonville.
Big Jones? Tweet?
No, one of
M.
those.
Henry?
No.
Alcohol at M. Henry.
Vincent's.
Oh, I love Vincent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I met this guy. He was cute. This was like years ago. We talked on Scruff. And just had good conversation, switched to text,
That's big. That's a big
and
deal,
then
girl.
we
We
were
get off the apps,
and then we were
honey.
talking about like just hanging out. I don't think it ever went sexual. I can't remember if we like sent nudes.
You didn't
I'm
unlock
sure
no
we
album,
did.
girl?
I'm sure we did. I don't
I'm
remember.
doing it
This
wrong.
was years ago.
You unlock that album.
And then for sure. And then get there. He was a little bit late, but like cool. I got a drink, whatever.
Next.
Then no. Bitch, you're always late.
I put it So if I'm late and you later than me, then you gotta go.
Okay, fair. But then it was like textbook of all things that go wrong on a first date. Like
what?
all the red flags you can do. He answered his phone and like had a conversation. He didn't ask me any questions about myself. He did all the talking or tried. He talked about his ex.
Oop,
like
no.
all of these things. And I was just like, I felt like I was in a parody of like a bad first date. It was so weird to the point like I would like try talk and he would like talk over me. And I'm just like, it was short lived.
Is he older than you? Younger than you?
He's older.
Ooh, not
I would say
bad.
he's probably like 10 years older than me.
That's a grown man.
It was very weird. And then like we were leaving and I was pissed. I was just like, this is so fucking stupid. And like he gave me a hug and was like, we should do this again. And I was like, okay.
See, I don't
And
wanna put
then
myself
he
in
was
situations.
walking the same way as me.
Oh,
And he was like, oh, I'll walk you. And I was like, actually, I'm going this way, and like turned around and went in my phone and I blocked him.
oh my!
Which I don't think he would reach out. I don't know. But it was like one of those things where you're like, did that just happen? Like, why even go on a date if you're like
I've been saying.
not in the space to like even have
And
a
how much was your
conversation?
bill? Did he pay?
We halves it.
Okay,
Halves on the meal.
girl. I could have.
It was fucking awful. I was just like, why are you? So I get it's hard dating. It's harder to like actually want to date than it is just to like go have sex. Would you agree?
For sure.
Yeah.
Because it's so funny because I feel like right now I'm having the sex and I'm like, so what point do I ask, do you actually want to go on a date? Actually, was what I'm struggling with right now, bitch.
Let's talk about it.
I was in the Pussy Palace, girl.
Shout out
Have
to
a
the
great
Pussy
time.
Palace.
I'm a frequent member at the Pussy Palace, girl. It's right down the street. It's lovely. But now I'm like, now that we doing this, I'm like, damn, I kind of like hanging out. First it was like a session. Okay, we got to go. Then it was like the session. Then we kind of like talked a little bit after. And like the last session, I was like, damn near we about to watch a show. And I'm like, is this turning into a date?
Okay, are you okay with that? Do you think you're both?
I will go back to hot girl summer. I don't know if I need to be diving right into something right now, but I should. I'm probably not. I do need to work on my dating skills. I feel like I don't really date. I'll do a quick little high bye in the club. I'll do the sessions at the Palace, but like a meal for an hour and a half with somebody you don't know. You gotta talk about yourself, ask them about themselves.
I will say now, like I would never go on
a first date to a restaurant.
Yeah, ever again. But whenever you say you need to freshen up on your dating skills, what are the skills you want?
I feel like you need to know how to talk to people.
Well, you know how to do that. That's all it is just like talking.
Yeah. With one person for a long amount of time. And then if they do some dumb shit like, I don't know, like you said,
answer their phone,
order a well-done steak, I'm going to judge you the whole time you're there. If he sees this for any reason,
whatever his name is, fuck you.
You know what his name is.
I don't.
Ooh, okay, heard.
I wish I did. I mean, this was like 5 years ago.
T.
I mean, you like to go to dinner with your friends.
I already know you, girl. We already can.
That's true. But I mean, like, you could get there to where you like want to go out with someone. You have to be into somebody like that.
Yes.
And I think it's fair to not do that right away. People that go on dates, like straight people love to go on dates. My clients are constantly going on dates. And I'm just like, this sounds like a fucking lot. They'll go on multiple a week with different people.
Oh, yeah. My girl Taylor, when she was out here looking for her man, girl, it was like lined up back to back, sometimes 3 in a day. Like,
did she find him?
She did. She just got married. She's actually heading off to her honeymoon next week, girl. Good for her. And I think she did that like in a year. But I mean, it was like serious dating. Like,
it's a lot. Do you have any friends that are like in good, healthy relationships that have been together for a long time?
Yes.
Okay.
And gay ones.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the gays that are in healthy relationships.
I mean,
what's that like?
I couldn't tell you. Don't ask me. Do we need a guess? Not me, girl. I'm toxic, I guess.
Are they open?
I feel like
do you know both?
There's been. Oh, that's a great question.
I'm
trying to think of the couples that I do know.
Yeah, I think I don't think I know anyone. I'm sure I do, but I can't think of like anyone that's monogamous and been together for a long time.
I feel like I do. But like also define healthy relationship. Also what you present to me and what happens behind those doors. I don't really know.
True. I mean, do they seem happy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
then yeah, just like based off what you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they're open either. I'm not gonna name no names.
That's good. Have you like fucked and messed with guys that are in an open?
Shout out, that's a whole. I do think I am the relationship saver, honey, girl. I am the key at the orgy, honey. Yes, I like to have a good time.
You're a relationship saver.
And I think I am a team player.
I love this. See,
I
here
love,
we go.
because my thing about a relationship, there are two people, and you can't
What's
lean
the
towards
rule?
one.
What's the rule
you
you have?
love the rule, girl. You love the rule.
Ben has a good
I have
rule.
a lot of rules.
We told this to a friend.
When it comes to dating, anyone who's like open, I just feel like if it's your first time you're getting into it, you have there's a 3-month rule, 3-month, 1 season, or like a quarter, which is kind of but essentially like all the same. A quarter. Yeah, the year's broken into 4 quarters, 3 months.
I love it.
To like get in there, do what you got to do. But after that 3 months, you need to kind of like reassess. Because I feel like at that point, within 3 months now, like you're probably hanging out with the one more than the other. One's probably texting you more than the other. One probably doesn't like you as much as the other because he sees, like, I feel like 3 months is a good time to like figure it out. And then just have the conversation. If you want to keep going, then what's that look like? If things need to be readjusted. If it's time to get out, get out. But like,
I feel like that's a good rule.
yeah.
And have you ever okay, anytime that I've ever like hung out with people that are in couples that are in an open relationship, it's always been like one or the other. It's never been like I've never been anyone's like third where like I'm having sex with both of them on multiple occasions. It's always like just one. And then it gets
really? Y'all don't play
weird.
it? Well, some people only play. There's so many rules when it comes to being open. There's
Let's
like,
talk about the rules. Are we
I don't
hopping
know.
around too much? Because I want to
No.
talk about this. I had a situation, and this was a couple summers ago, and I was hooking up with a dude who was in an open relationship.
Okay.
And it became like feelings were involved.
Exactly. How
And
long? Was it
I
past
ended
3
up-
months?
It wasn't even that long.
Oh, well, that was early.
It
Quick
got over
bloomer,
quick.
girl.
Yeah.
Heard.
And I mean, we were doing like boyfriend shit.
See, oh, okay. Well,
Hang on.
They just say, okay,
And then I was like, I ended up, because like I was in my feels, he was in his feels. We told each other that. And then I was like, well, what's the barrier to like your openness? And he's like, oh, it's just supposed to be sex. And I'm like, okay,
Bitch,
well,
why the fuck are we at pasta dinner then, girl? Like, you see what I'm
yes.
saying? See,
And then it was
I'll
like,
beat your ass.
I ended up like, I let it go on for a little bit more. And then I was like, okay, I have to like throw this. Oh, I was invested.
It's giving a home record,
I was
girl.
like, well, I mean, it was his doing, not mine. I'll say this, like,
Ooh.
I don't ever blame the other person because what they're doing in their relationship is not my business. So,
Okay.
but it obviously ended like kind of naturally. And me and this guy are friends now. Like they were feeling
Is he
out
still with
there.
that person though?
No.
Oh.
And they were filling out like they're figuring out their openness. And it sucks that I was like maybe the guinea pig to that is how I look at it.
Yeah.
And like it's not a big deal now, like everything's fine. But I do think that a lot of open couples do end up hurting someone else's feelings because they don't know exactly what's going on with their openness. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's trial and error for sure. And I also
Yes.
feel like rules can be guidelines, but also can like be adjusted. There's just so many just different scenarios.
Yeah, there is.
Because like for me, I feel like, well, not for me, but it's like, yeah, sure, let's be open, let's do all that, but it needs to be strictly dickly, and then after that, like, okay, you need to leave. Because sometimes, no shade, I'm tired. Yo libido's on a different whatever, and it's like, if I just don't want to do that right now. But if you know someone 500 feet away, sure, you're gonna come back here.
You're
not
not
gonna
staying
spend
the
the
night.
night. And you damn sure ain't going to no fucking spaghetti dinner with nobody either. It needs to be that. It needs to be that it. Because when you start getting to know about someone's mama, whatever y'all talk about on these dates y'all go on, I just like, that's too much.
What's mama?
I'm just saying, what are you talking about on the date? That's what y'all say y'all talking about on the dates. I wouldn't know I've been on no dates, but.
We're gonna get Ben on a date. Who would like to take Ben on a date?
Turn the comments off. I think, and then also, who was I was listening to podcasts? I think it was fucking, is his name Jim Cole Booster? What's that man's name in the Fire Island movie? Kim. I thought it was Joel in there. It's like 3 names. He's like a 3-name person.
Joel is his first name, right?
Joel Kim Booster?
Yeah.
Something like that. Whatever. Y'all let me know later. He because he has a partner. I think he might be married too. But like, and they have their rules and whatnot. But he always will ask like the or I think he had like a third ask them. He was like, "Are you guys in a good place right now to be doing this?" Because they have their rules and they were hearing about the rules. But then
I love that.
the third checked them a little bit because, you know, sometimes like someone didn't put the toilet seat down or like didn't wash the dishes, and now you're gonna take all that animosity to the party. And even though you do have the rules and do, y'all might just not need to be fucking today. You know what I'm saying? And so here you go, bringing this third, and they can feel a little tension, but you're obeying the rules. There's still a little something. And the boy checked him. He's like, "Are y'all good?" And he looked at him and he's like, "You know what? We're actually not."
I love
And he said,
that.
okay, I'm gonna walk away. So now before they even do their things, they will check each other like, are we in a good place to even be doing all this? And I feel like that was a nice
That's
little
smart. Y'all take notes. All you open couples take notes.
and all you thirds too. So shout out to the thirds out there putting themselves out there because
It's
you
rough.
also in the entanglement. You can also advocate for yourself, bitch. And sometimes plenty of fish in the sea. Because in case my mom was listening, I won't say dick. Plenty
Get out of your
fish
feelings.
in the sea. And that's just a thing. Just think about. But yeah.
What do you think the most popular dating app is for
gays?
Gay community, queer community? Yeah.
Sniffies. What's my favorite right now? Grindr. I don't know what's going on. Do I have to pay the money to get rid of the ads and the
It's a
glitching
lot,
and the
isn't
stuff?
it?
I don't know what the update is going on. Also, someone told me too that Grindr it's by straight people. Like 2 straight guys made it.
Really?
Swear. Someone fact check me on that, but I think it's made by like 2 straight men.
Grindr is the most popular one.
Nah, it's slowly declining because I'm just like the interface
But
is
do
a
we-
hot mess.
Grindr holds a significant share among gay dating apps with around 74% of gay users.
I mean, I feel like she was the originator. So sometimes,
True.
you're like locked in.
Put some respect on Craigslist.
I didn't do that, Greg.
baby.
I was still straight when y'all was on your little seeking men.
I
seeking,
loved
seeking.
Craigslist
Straight?
when I was in St. Louis.
girl, boo.
Yeah. See, I
Oh,
feel like you
abs- I
had to have
think
been. I
everybody
feel like when
was.
Craigslist, like I was like not even had my driver's license yet.
Gay.com. Do you remember that?
That plenty
Gay-
of fish, Adam for Adam shit. I didn't
yeah,
do that either.
Yeah, I was on all that.
Girl,
but
I was still
on,
sneaking
like,
downstairs watching HBO after dark, girl. Okay.
Were you on? When I was young too, maybe Issa, you can relate. I would go on Yahoo like gay chats when I was like a
I was not allowed to have
teenager.
aim in the house.
And I was chatting with boys that were like, I
that
would
was
say
the
I was
devil
18
at the Trotter
and I
household.
was definitely
Don't get that
not.
aim, girl.
Yeah.
No.
My secret tea was also Omegle.
Oh yeah, that's your
Bitch.
age
Omegle
stuff.
down.
I never Omegle. No, I think I
No?
did it in college. That's the thing with with that. Look how fucking ugly you look, and that one girl's looking
Yeah.
you pimply bitch.
Yeah, that video.
yeah.
And that's an ugly, pimply bitch.
They got rid of it. Yeah, but Grindr's the biggest one. But for actual,
Does that count as dating? Yeah,
I don't know,
Omegle
they
and
say they say dating on the internet that I just read.
Oh, well, I always see the apps as they are networking sites, and how you choose to network is up to you.
I love this.
If it's the dick in your ass, sure. Or if if it's coffee in a business. I've gotten some nice business deals. Because when I first moved here to Chicago from St. Louis, I had to make friends, girl. And so I downloaded Grindr, and I mean, everyone I know on there is like-minded, and we're a little horny, but everyone still is gay and like-minded. So I met my friend Germs on there, and I've been friends with Germs ever since. I think we made out once. We realized we were Judies. It wasn't given. None of
It
that.
happens though, where you hook up with someone and then you're like, we actually have a lot in common and would probably be great friends.
We besties.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's networking, girl.
I love that.
That is networking.
Did you ever get on the actual dating apps like Hinge or Tinder or
I do have a
those
Hinge
that are-
profile, but they asked me fucking questions.
Okay, I want your take. Is it Hinge? Is
There's
Hinge
a
the big
Hinge.
one?
There's
Hinge
a
was the one that
Tinder.
I had.
Tinder
used
was when Tinder first came out. That was a game, girl. I just let it do.
Oh, I love getting on straight people's Tinder and doing it for them. But tell me what you think about Hinge.
I get it. I like it. I understand it,
I
especially
didn't.
like if you want to do the whole dating thing that y'all keep talking about. But they do ask a lot of questions, a lot of different prompts, and so for me, it's just like, are you going the funny route? Are you going the serious route? Or do you think you're funny or you're not funny, but you still went that route? And it's just it's a lot of. It's a lot.
They all look the same to me. It all seemed
The people
like
on there or the
yeah,
profiles?
both, all of it.
I think that's your filter, girl. Your algorithm.
You think so?
I don't know.
Well,
Did
it's
they do
all,
that?
also they've came out as they're the ones that have fucked you to where you don't ever actually match anyone. They had a big thing come out about their algorithm just keeps you looking
Hinge?
for people. Hinge, yeah.
But Hinge, you reach out to you.
You both have to like each other,
comment or a thing.
Right? I think
No, I think you can.
Oh,
One person can initiate, which then puts in your thing, and then from there you can either accept it or you And then that moves you to the actual chatting phase.
Okay, one of them had a thing where they came out and said that they like just keep like basically putting you in a circle. But I just thought like everyone, maybe it was Tinder. Like everyone like was the same. It was very like A gay, I like to call it.
What is that?
Like they're the A gays. Like they're like
What's that?
They're all like
the beige gays.
Yes, that too. Like I'm the senior.
Isn't this a beige gay house? Oh, I guess the couch is green. No, you're right.
This is definitely not a beige gay house. But you know where they're like, I'm a senior developer at this, and like all their pictures are the same. It was very like painfully white.
Oh, heard.
Yeah, can I say that on here? Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm white. My people. I said, you white girl. Yeah, it was just like
I like a little contrast personally, but
that makes sense for you. But I was just like, it was all the same.
Drag me, bitch. Drag me.
We know.
Oh my God. Anyways. Yeah, cute. What other ass do I fuck around with? I love me as little Sniffy. She's the new it girl for me. I don't know about that little radius circle thing. And you can really get down with the get down, or you can kind of have a couple conversations. It's chill.
I was gonna ask you, isn't there like a grindr-fication of Sniffies because grinders become a little too unbearable to use with the ads? So like I've seen people on Twitter complain that like Sniffies has become like why are you putting face pics in your profile? Like that's not what this is.
Read the room. There's you got to market yourself different. I market myself differently on every app, girl. You know, I feel like Grindr, you can throw a face pic in, but it still needs to be, you know, still sexy. We here for a reason. Sniffies, it needs to just get to it, because half the time you can only put up one photo anyway. So just like, yeah, let me even click on this profile.
So Grindr is now what you're talking about on what came out on Twitter, X, whatever. Grindr now has a right now section, and you can hit, so that people are saying they're trying to be like Sniffies, because Sniffies you can put like I'm hosting or whatever, and Grindr now, and their ads are fucking out of control.
I just need Grindr to work, and
it's
then we
so
can talk about
weird. Like you can't even like flip through conversations because you're just getting ads, and I'm sorry, I'm not paying money for Grindr.
I think the pay structure is a little crazy too. I think
it's hella expensive.
It's hella expensive, but then you only get like, you pay like, I think like $9 for this sector, but then like $29.99 gets you this other sector that doesn't even include the 9 sector. And then then they got rid of like, you can see the views. You only can see one tap. Everything else is kind of X'd out. I keep seeing the damn king and the snake and the whatever, or that's the ad. That low-key, I've been watching the ads, girl. I'll be like yelling at the phone, like, girl, come on. Move this jewel over here, girl. Move this jewel over here. Or the fucking, they be shooting at the barrels, girl, trying to get the, oh my God, I be living.
It's too much. Yeah, just use Sniffies.
But even Sniffies got some restraints on them now, because like they have like a radius thing now that they put up. You only can like, but you can still see other profiles outside your radius. You just can't measure them unless you pay. But I think I'm going to pay Sniffies because I think it's a little cheaper.
It's like $9. It's like $9. But also, isn't it... Sniffies, like a lot of people just will like put an ass pic or dick pic as their like main picture,
which is close your ears,
and then it'll say sorry moms. Oh my God, I told my mom we're doing this too.
Oh yeah,
and
she's
like,
knows.
I can't wait to
listen.
She knows. I get a little notification that's like put a PG picture and you like get more views, and I'm like, what? I think people that don't pay, it'll like censor if your profile picture is like a dick pic.
Is that what's happening right now? So they want me to put my face on Sniffies.
Yes, they want you to put Sniffies. Exactly. So
but everyone already knows what I mean. The tattoos are so obvious.
Same here. Everyone has seen me naked and knows my tattoos. Well, you too, bitch.
I know, girl.
We don't go there.
Should I drop?
We should drop I want to make a TikTok of our age one, the Phaedra Nini. Side note.
Oh my God, we went to high school together, man. You're so stupid. You are a few years older than me.
Just a little bit.
Where the fuck did you get that from? After Grindr,
I've been thinking about it.
Okay, noted.
Halves on the bag.
Welcome back to Halves on the Bag. where one of us believes in love and the other believes in blocking first.
Who's
Let's
that?
get into
Wait, what
bump
the
or drip.
I do be blocking. I do.
I blocked that dude I talked about, so both of us like to. Do you still block people?
Hell yeah.
I
I think I
block
have
family
100 people
members.
blocked on Sniffies, and I think I have, I don't even know. It doesn't tell you how
Sniffies.
many on Grindr, but Sniffies will let you know how many people you
I
have
meant
blocked.
like personal phone, not apps.
Yeah, all these telemarketers I feel like I've been getting lately. The
But,
spam
like,
calls have been insane.
I'm trying to be messy. Do you have like family members you blocked?
No.
Oh, I do.
love
I do.
everybody.
What's the pettiest reason you block somebody? Mine, I think he said, I think his Spotify's anthem on Tinder was like a Taylor Swift song.
Okay, because
Oh,
Grindr will show you the Spotify. Thank God I got Apple Music.
Let's go
girl.
ahead and let everyone know that we do not stand for Taylor Swift on this podcast.
There was a time when I was very deep in my teardrops on my guitar bag.
Back in the day.
Tim McGraw was so good. Me and my good Judy. Every time Love Story came on, because we kind of loved each other. But
Okay,
whatever,
those
we'll
are
talk about that
cute.
later. Every time I heard on the radio, we would text each other Love Story. Like yeah. But then and once the Rainbow thing came out, and she put the Lover album with the heart. She had that one song with the Panic at the Disco Boy.
Yes.
That's when she went a different direction for me, and I just wasn't about it. But so it's so weird. It's so funny because my outfit that I wore to Taylor Swift concert, well, I don't even know what concert that was.
You went to a Taylor Swift concert?
But back in the day when I lived in St. Louis, when it was very
You know,
much Love
I went
Story.
whenever she opened up for Brad Paisley, who's a country artist. Girl, you
see,
know I'm
go
from
way
the
back.
country.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm from St. Louis.
Yeah.
So Teardrops on My Guitar was when she was country. When she went
True.
all pop, then it changed. But like the same black fringe I wore to Taylor that concert, I wore to Beyonce for Cowboy Carter.
Oh, that was cute.
The layers.
Yeah. Shout out to Cowboy Carter.
Great show. Great storytelling. Still like Renaissance, but close second. It's a different show.
Yeah, it's hard to beat Renaissance.
Anyways, so I think we're gonna get segue. Bumper drip. This is the part I'm ready
Let's
for,
do
girl.
it.
Because first of all, bitch, go get your box, girl. Go get your box.
We've moved the couch so much.
First of all, girl, I've been hoarding these LaBubus for motherfucking 2 weeks. They've been staring at me, and I can't open it because I have to wait for the pod. And this is real, authentic. Click that shit, bitch. That's real. Oh, you can take a little post-it note off of the back, because
Oh.
just so you know, yeah,
Order
girl.
number? No.
Oh yes, because I had to do the shout out the Pop Mart app, girl, and getting this shit from the store pickup from Pop Mart itself. It's real. Ain't no lafufus here, bitch. It's the real shit.
Okay, Ben is gonna educate me on these because
I don't know if I'm
I honestly I didn't know what they were.
I need
Like,
to
are
phone
they
a
the new
friend.
Pokemon?
No, don't do all that.
Like,
don't do all
but
that.
they're more like fashion. What were the little
Sure.
thing? What were the little like Beanie Babies? Do you remember
I feel
Beanie
like it
Babies?
can maybe go in a Beanie Baby category.
Okay.
But from my understanding, after being on TikTok for fucking 6 hours to get my first LaBubu, it's a cartoon, a character in Japan. Am I right, Issa? You don't even know either, bitch.
And it's a woman. They're all girls, right?
She's a girl.
Yeah.
So if she was created with the essence of the bitches, they may look familiar from the Where the Wild Things Are franchise. So there is
Oh,
an essence
okay.
to that. But yeah, they're just
They're
like,
fashion baddies.
well, that's a new thing.
Oh.
I don't think that was the whole premise of her, but she does have a lot of different variations. This is
Did
the have
you-
a seat version.
Did you see the video that I sent you of the girl that like curled the hair on the little
Yes,
boo-boo?
bitch. She
That
got her
was
nails done. She got the
so
lashes done. She
cute.
gave her the little
They're
finger
getting their
waves.
teeth
Yes,
blinged
they're
out.
bling on the teeth,
Yeah.
girl. Yes.
But people are dressing them up like they're babies. They
so
look
you
like
can
little
blame you can
gremlins.
blame Kim K, Lisa from Blackpink, and Rihanna, who got
Rihanna.
the bag charms.
Gia Gunn loves them.
Gia Gunn loves it. Jewel Sparkles loves them too, girl.
Yeah, shout out the
Um,
drag queens. Let's get
And-
into
oh
it.
my God, you just gonna open the box
Yeah.
like that? Damn, sister. There's a pool tab. Bitch.
Oh.
There's a pool tab.
Okay.
So while you opening yours,
Yeah.
so it's a blind box too. This one is the have a seat line. There are 6 different ones that you can get. They come in packs of 6. Slow down. Oh my God, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. You gotta see which ones you want. And there's also
Okay.
a secret option too. I don't know what she looks like, but there are 6 different ones. I really want a Dada because I like the pink eyes, or I'll get. You like a ZZ, but she's purple. I don't really want a QQ because I already have a blue one on my bag. But I really want the pink eyes.
mine and then you'll open yours. Right?
So yes, there's a 1 in 6 chance to get whatever one you want to get, or I can't look at it. Oh my God, I'm scared. Oh, it's cute, bitch. It's so cute.
Oh, I got the one I wanted.
Did you get this?
I got the
You got Sissy, girl. You got CC, girl. You got
that's fine.
CC.
They both have their eyes closed. They're cute.
Oh my God, it's sickening, bitch. And feel that good fur. Ain't no LaFufu here, girl. Yes, LaFufus be nappy, girl. I heard they have 8 to 10 teeth. The real ones only got 9 teeth.
So what are you doing with it?
You put it on your bag, girl. You got a bag? Oh, you ain't a bag, girl. Well, you better get yourself a bag, girl. And put your little boo-boo on. Okay, bitch, hold my mic, girl. Oh my God, I've been waiting weeks. I've been waiting weeks.
Ben has been so excited for this. Y'all have no idea.
Oh, so wait, no, go and get bumper drip your little boo-boo, girl.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a drip. I think they're cute. Yeah.
This man did not want to open this 2 weeks ago. I swear to God. He said, we're not fucking bringing that fucking little boo-boo shit on this goddamn pod. I said, yes, we are. Yes, we are. We got in our first podcast fight. BTS, just so y'all know.
We did have our first friend fight. We had a little miscommunication.
Girl, look at this. Is good plastic, girl. It's real, honey. Okay.
Okay.
Everything wanted to be Dada.
Which one? Dada?
Will you hold the mic towards them?
I got the ZZ girl, bitch. You want to switch?
Yeah.
Is this gray? Is this blue?
Show the people.
I don't think I like this. Her eyes are closed. I mean, I guess, girl. And the way you know they're real good, they have a QR code here on the tag. I think there's another thing they can tell too.
Pop Mart.
I guess, bitch. This ain't really the one I want now.
We can switch.
It's a bump, low key. I didn't want neither one of these.
Not her giving it a bump.
I don't want neither one of these. Open your eyes. I guess I'm gonna love you all the same, girl.
Now, don't you have the hookup for these, or did they go out?
I ain't got no hookup. But if you know my girl Nancy, talk to her about it. She will get you right. I graduated from Nancy School of BUBU, girl. It is a long, long TED talk of a class, girl. But there's one time I was on motherfucking TikTok. I called out. I actually was sick. I didn't call it. Well, I did call out sick, but I was sick. But I had nothing else to do besides be on Pop Mart TikTok live for 6 hours. Let me tell you, these bitches will troll you for hours till you get the fucking Labubu launch. They got 900 other products they're always trying to launch. Don't nobody want no crybabies. Don't nobody want no fucking, I don't even know what these other things are. There's a bunch of shit from Pop Mart itself. But all you want is the Labubus. And don't if you think you want to try and get smart in the comments, she'll check you and she won't release it. She's like, hey guys, be nice. Be nice, or I'm release for Labubus. Labubus. And then what she does, she talks so fast. I don't know where the fuck she's at, but it's a room full of fucking Labubus. She's like, okay, Labubus are going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ding. And then it's like, all of a sudden they open up and then within milliseconds, it's sold out again.
Bumper drip for you. You're going to bump yours down?
Yeah, I don't want this. Bitch.
You heard it. She turned on her product. She bumped it down.
I have a cuter one.
They're cute. I like them. I didn't understand them, but I'm learning.
Drip. But this current unveiling today is a bump.
And also, tell us what you want us to bumper drip in the comments so we can have stuff to do in the segment going forward.
If anybody has a Dada, I would love to do a trade, but let me know.
I'm going to keep mine.
I guess, girl. Oh, you going to keep it? Okay, good. I guess, girl. Okay, well, I feel like that's our episode. Thank you so much. I hope you liked the first one. I hope it was bearable.
Yeah, this is our first one. Thanks for coming.
I think we're going to get better with time, but I don't think that was bad.
Yeah, we did good. I feel good.
You feel good?
Yeah, we had fun.
I feel decent. Yeah.
Where can we catch you on Instagram?
Oh, well, first of all, these socials for Halves on the Bag, HOTB, dyslexia, _pod on IG. And from there, we'll kind of do all of our little things, a little promos. Issa worked very hard on a lot of the stuff for us. Shout out Issa. Yes. She tore. But then personal social, _TrotterBen, TROTTERBEN. If you want the alt, just let me know for Twitter, girl. We can do that too. But this is a safe place for that. How about you, Buki?
Dose of Nico on Instagram. DOSE of Nico.
You really be actually, now that you say it like that, you really be in the drug bag, bitch. A dose of what?
I mean, I don't think it was. I was going for that. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
My bad. Anyways,
but I guess you could take it that way.
That's how I did.
But I wasn't taking it like that. Yeah.
Okay.
There is an anal option. And then catch us every Thursday from, right?
Yeah, I don't
First-
know when they're
this-
going to release, but we're looking at Thursdays right now. I'll leave it up
Thursdays.
to our producer on the editing.
Once a week. We have 10 episodes.
I'm sure some episodes are going to be a little easier than others.
Come
to
along for the ride.
get together. Yeah.
Thank you.
And that's it. Bye. Halves, on the bag. Let's go halves.
On the bag.